Yo, what's up, guys? It's Shogun X, and this is the
The dude.
dude. Alright, so today we're gonna be doing a DreamWorks tier list. This is kind of like a not a part two, but it's similar to the Pixar movie tier list we did. We saw that you guys enjoyed that, so we did a tier list on. We're gonna do a DreamWorks tier list. As the first movie, do you recognize this one, the dude?
No, I have not seen. Don't care about it.
Damn, I thought you're the number one DreamWorks fan. Yeah. Guys, by the way, the dude is the number one DreamWorks fan, so his opinion is basically like expert level opinion. Ants. This looks like a Bugs Life ripoff. I don't know what came first. I personally haven't seen it. What are your thoughts on this?
It pretty much existed just to screw over Bug's Life, but the movies are pretty different. Like, I find this movie much more interesting than a Bug's Life. It's not just some generic kids movie. It's actually, it's not flawless. It has a few, like, I wish they focused more on the termite war, and you got some weird stuff here and there, but I don't really remember it. But it's a bit darker for kids movies, so like, it did keep my interest. But if I were to rank it, it probably is. It's still better than a Bug's Life, so yeah, probably a B.
B. Okay. Oh, that was perfect tangent, man. Speaking of B, we got a B movie right here.
Exactly.
This movie has so many damn memes, man. I feel like this is like one of those movies that are so bad that they don't end up becoming good. They're still just bad. Like,
I just, I love this movie as a kid. As an adult, it's just objectively speaking. Oh, okay. A lot of these movies are gonna be shocked to hear. Like, why do I enjoy this? Objectively speaking, for a lot of these, they're not really good. But subjectively, it's just like me kind of finding ironic enjoyment.
uh huh.
And I don't know how to judge this list, but if you want to go by subjective enjoyment, then I'll put it in B tier.
B tier, bro. How does someone leave their husband for a B? Bro, this
Hey,
movie does not make sense, man. And then they try to get all like political. Oh, we gotta protect the environment with bees, bro. Like, I like
hey,
the
man,
comedic aspect for his movies. They should have just stuck to that.
it's just wonky fun, man. Well, just you gotta go fun.
It's kind of like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the Emoji movie, kind of.
Oh man, the Emoji movie wasn't that bad.
What? Alright, okay. So the B movie, I feel like It's depending on the rest of the list. I might even put it trash. For now, I'll put a C. What about you?
Okay, we're going lower.
Alright, lower for all of them. Okay. C. Captain Underpants. I saw these comics as a kid. I never really
Yeah,
read them. I didn't like the
I
design.
yeah. As a kid, I loved the books,
Yeah. What would
so
you rank the movie?
I'll put this at B. I mean, it's not flawless. Some of the humor is really, yeah, it's not gonna be your movie, but it's just I love the animation style. It's kind of fine.
Okay. Which movie is this? It says Chicken
Chick-
Foot. You seen this one?
Yeah, I saw it as
Uh,
a.
how is it?
It's pretty fun. I'll also give it a B.
Okay. Do you think there are gonna be a lot of bees here?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of B's.
Uh, Also, guys, we're obviously we can't be like completely objective. It's like a subjective list, so
Yeah,
Is this one good? Is it funny? Like, would you
but
recommend it to kids?
it's fine for kids, but it's
Alright.
not really your thing.
Okay. We got flushed away. Is that an actual like just toilet flush? Like,
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be based off, supposed to rival Ratatouille, but
oh yeah,
it's
I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Yeah, I feel like I heard that somewhere. Is it good? How's it?
I have not seen it. It does not look interesting.
Apparently, I feel like I heard it try to be similar to Ratatouille, but it just had like nothing. Like, it didn't have like the aspects that made Ratatouille good. Like, it didn't have that much depth. But we haven't seen it, so we might be just talking out of our asses. We got Home. Oh, I haven't seen it.
I've seen it. It's a C tier movie. It's really generic. Nothing much to say. This alien comes here. The Sheldon alien. It's basically the guy from the Big Bang Theory. You could only hear his voice.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's rank the first one first. How to Train Your Dragon, man. Alright, this is interesting because I also want to hear, because I've only seen the first two. But they're like, I love those movies, man. I feel like it's one of the best animated movies and one of the best DreamWorks movies. And I feel like I'm gonna watch the third one like eventually. So the first one is amazing, bro. Like you know how people say the Rocky is a good underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
How to Train Your Dragon is also one of the best underdog stories, man. This dude, like, he's supposed to be this Viking, but he's not. And then he just goes from being like laughed at, like the joke of the village, like literally, to becoming
Yeah.
one like literally loved by everyone. It's just amazing, man.
Yeah, it seems like a generic, oh, no one understands the movie, and then he gets a lot of pressure. But here, it's really done well.
Yeah, because he doesn't become just strong, like he does it his own way. Like he uses his own characteristics of like he doesn't want to kill dragons, so he uses his like his nature of taming them to become like better.
Yeah, Toothless, and also I'm gonna say Toothless has one of the best designs like of
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah.
It was really great.
Yeah. Night Fury, oh my god, bro! Like, just the night. Whenever we see Night Fury flying in the sky, bro, it's just amazing. Like when he initially catches it, it's interesting that he like he's the only one who's ever caught a Night Fury, right? Like I haven't seen the third one, so I don't know if there's more Night Furies, but like, just looking at the poster, it looks like
Yeah.
there's a white one that exists.
Yeah, I'll get to that later. But this movie, I love the relationship between Hiccup and Toothless. I really like the dad too.
Yeah. The dad, yeah, he's kind of annoying, man. He's just like your big O. He's one of those type of characters. But his name's literally Stoic, like just. Also Vikings. I mean, like it's just automatically cool, right?
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this movie has. I feel like it had better, not like one visual. I feel like it was the best visual, like from both the movies I've seen, bro. Like in the final battle when like it's just Toothless versus the first queen from the Dragon Nest in the first movie, bro. Like when he's in the clouds, he's just going like he just like moving like quickly, bro. It looks and there's just lightning. That's all you see, bro. I love that visual, man. Like I want to make that connection that kind of reminded me of Thor, because they're Norse and Vikings. They worship Thor and all that. I love that.
Right.
Yeah, and then, bro, and just taming the dragons, just the creativity, like not fighting them, and then in the end you see like everyone just loves the dragons in the village. Like so much character change, man. I loved it, man. I'll put an S tier.
Yeah. Do you watch this on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the second one's also on there.
I'll put it S tier. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, I put it in S tier.
We got the second one. The second one for me, let me just say my thoughts, then you can go. The second one is I feel like the story is kind of boring, and then it's slow, but like it just keeps getting better and better, bro. I feel like the ending for the second one it had a better ending, and the visuals is obviously just cooler, bro, because there's just more dragons, and bro, it's kind of reminded me of Pokemon, man. Because you know how Ash has Greninja, that's a Pokemon, so like Ash and Greninja, they have like a mega evolution just because of how strong their bond is. Bro, they kind of had that with Night Fury here. Like he started glowing blue scales, bro, and like you can't even say that it's like a like ass pull because like they pulled it out of nowhere because they didn't foreshadow it, but like we seen like his mom told him about him earlier, so like it was well developed for me. And just I loved it, bro. But I feel like it's hard to top the first movie, man, because just seeing everyone going from hating dragons, just like a complete mentality shift, that was just better for me. This movie, I'll give it an A tier, even though I think the ending is better. What about you?
Interesting. I thought this movie was pretty damn average.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you would like this more than the first, or I think most people would like it more than the first.
People love this movie the most out of the trilogy. I thought you were gonna love this movie the most.
I like the ending the most, and I think it has better visuals. But like the first movie, bro, just like the concept of the first movie and just the villain, the first movie can't be beat.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I know. It's probably
It's not average though, bro. I don't know what kind of bro on this tier list. You think it's a B? No way. No, you think it's ants level, dog.
It's probably like BC level.
Explain your reasoning, bro. Explain your reasoning.
I'll explain the positives. The animation, the music, great. The flying scenes, they look nice. stoic. He's kind of and Valka. They could have done some good stuff with that, but that kind of goes nowhere. What else? I like some of the action. It feels a lot more bigger in scale. I like how the
Yeah,
world
I was
is.
gonna say the scale was just better. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I like the world building a lot more. Like I like how they introduced the Alpha Dragon and all that.
Mhm.
He's pretty cool. Stuff I didn't like. Oh, alright. One, I did not like the way. Okay, spoilers by the way. I mean that's kind of implied, but one, I didn't like the way Stoic's death was done. Just
Yeah, damn, bro. Yeah, like they literally just like I'm realizing it's not like he's dead. Like,
yeah, that part was not executed well for me, and like I don't mind killing off a character, but like yeah, I can't go doing that because we have a lot of movies to cover. But like that one was just like yeah, and also Valkyrie becomes pretty useless after the second half of the movie.
who?
Valko, his Hiccup's mom.
Uh,
Yeah, the villain was really boring. He was just your typical one note. I want to take over the world. Like I did not find him interesting at all. The side
because
character.
they did show some glimpse of his backstory, but I feel like they should have developed more on that. They said that his village got burned, but like, did we even see like a single flashback of it? Like, no, right? Like they should have
He just
developed that more.
yeah, he's so blind. He doesn't. What even happens to him? He basically we don't even see him a real proper demise. Like the dragon just jumps in the water, and
He's just
then
a big bad guy, man.
he just what did he just drown there?
Yeah, he's missing an arm, and I like that. I like the juxtaposition, bro. He's missing an arm, and then now the other dragon's missing a horn.
Oh yeah, that was I didn't catch it actually. I always pick up on the subtle details. But also
Yeah.
the side characters I didn't really like the side characters in this movie. I found them more unfunny.
I feel like I hated them in the first, or like I didn't really care about them. But, like by this movie, they're so annoying that you kind of love them, man. Like there's those are just like those annoying Vikings, little kids.
I also like here what was it? Ashtra too. Like I didn't really like her as much here.
She was cool in the first movie. No, I feel like she did stuff, bro. She was leading the other kids.
Yeah, but that's what she did. She let him into trouble. And she's like, my boyfriend is gonna beat you up. I remember something like that. I was just like, what is this? And
Hey, man, you gotta hype up the Dragon Master.
that's kind of average.
What would you rank this, man?
Probably like C or B.
Oh, you're smoking if it's C. It's you said B, I say A, but then we said we're gonna go lower. No way, guys, you gotta roast some of the comments for this, man. This is an A tier movie. He's making me put a B. We got third movie.
All right, third movie. You didn't. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, what would you rank?
Really, probably low B, high C, kind of. There's a lot wrong. Just like the ending, I hated the ending. Like I'm not gonna spoil it because you haven't watched it and you're gonna watch it. I don't know how you feel, but I can't really tell. But I didn't not like the one. I didn't like the ending. The animation is spectacular. The score is really nice. I did not like the Night Fury, the white dragon. She felt really. The movie felt really fast paced. Grimmel, like, what else was there? Oh yeah, God, I can barely remember this movie actually. Just the hidden world aspect. I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential. It's like it's just there. I didn't like the way they did Hiccup's and Toothless relationship. Like how Toothless is willing to just go for this Night Fury.
Mm-hmm.
What else? The villain, he's alright, I guess. The ending, it's mostly the ending that really bothers me with this one, which I can't even go too in depth with right here.
Alright, so and then the next one we have. Do you recognize this one?
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Oh, okay. I feel like So I guess we're talking about this one. So this is 3. This is 1, and then 2. The first. Let's talk about first Kung Fu Panda, man. I love this movie, man. I love martial arts, so anything related to that was automatically gonna be just good for me. And then, bro, you see, this is this movie is just literally character development, man. Like he finds himself, man. Like this movie is good.
The way he defeats Tai Lung through his own way, the things that makes him special. Just little things like that just makes me love this movie.
Yeah, this movie has some nice philosophical aspects to it. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
be your
love.
own self. You gotta, you know, win your battles by being you. And then, bro, let's talk about the action, bro. This movie definitely has like probably one of the best actions in animated movies.
Yeah,
Bro, I love. It's just fun. Like most of these movies, okay, like there might be slow parts to them, and then they could be amazing or critically acclaimed. But this movie just like it's fun and critically acclaimed, bro. Like this movie is just fun, man. I just love every aspect. I love the main character. And then, oh, okay, Master Uwe, man. This dude has some nice quotes, bro. This dude, and then anything Master Uwe says is just nice, man. Like, I know, I guess you could take it in a way like, oh, it's not meant to be that deep, but like, you could also appreciate the deep aspects about it. Like, I remember one quote is that, we call like, the future is later on, and then the past is in the past, and then, but the the present is present. That's why it's a gift or something.
yeah, but honestly, the other characters, the Furious Five is they're all right. The most characters I like are Po and Shifu and Tai Lung.
Yeah. Bro, and then the final action scene was so amazing, man. And then he does like that little pinky thing. That's so iconic. I love Kung Fu Panda. It's probably my I think it's my favorite movie
I,
out of
I
all the
think
DreamWorks.
I think from this movie, out of the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, it's my favorite, but I think the second one is better.
I see what you mean, yeah. But
Yeah,
bro, I feel
I
like
think
there's definitely some nostalgia for me, like this being my favorite movie of all the
I think
DreamWorks ones.
I'd say like I wanna like the second one, I wanna put that in S and this one in A.
Mhm. For me, this is an S, man. It's an S movie. What would you put this?
I think we should. Wait, do you think the second one is an S?
I haven't seen the second.
You haven't seen the second one, bro? What?
Yeah, isn't it like the five something? Like they get into that. They're
It's
like
like
against the
it's
side
like
characters.
backstory, like Poe's backstory and all. Like
What's the plot for that? Maybe I've seen it and I don't remember. What's the
it's like family and with the peacock and everything, and how he heals from the past.
I guess I didn't care about that too much. Honestly, man, I like three or. Alright, so I'll put this S tier. What would you put this?
I'm probably putting an A tier.
Alright, so it goes A. Bro, this is an S tier movie for me, the guy. You guys gotta get him in the comments for this. Kung Fu Panda 2. You can take this. I don't remember seeing this that much.
All right, you know, put it in S tier.
Damn.
The,
What makes it
the
better?
story,
What makes it better?
yeah, the way we go into Poe's backstory, the villain here is a lot more developed. It's a lot better. Just the story of healing, it's very great, and just more packed.
More action, man.
Yeah, been a while since I've seen this.
The main character is
And,
so lovable, man.
yeah, he is.
You just want to hug him,
Third-
man. Alright, we got the third one. So, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's all right.
I rewatched it recently on Netflix. Bro, they gotta put the other movies also on Netflix. The villain is kind of scary for this movie. But I like this movie for this different aspect though. Like it's about the pandas more. And then the final scene. I will say though, the start and then the middle part, it's kind of boring. I will say that. But the ending just makes it for me, man. It's like they're all like the entire panda village is helping out. I liked it. It's not as good as the first though. I'll probably put it B.
Yeah, I think it's like a B.
Also, this has some aspects about like he's finding more about himself, like literally because he's a panda. So yeah, I want to see if I have anything else to say for Kung Fu Panda 3. I love the action scenes, but it's a Kung Fu Panda movie, so you're obviously. Oh, and then bro, this dude becomes a dragon. Like that's so cool in the end. It's just so cool. Apparently they're making a Kung Fu Panda 4,
And wait for that.
but then it's gonna be about like next generations or something. And then people say that the next generation movies are not the best. You know, I mean, just completely off topic, but Boruto is a decent example. We're getting too off topic, so And obviously this is the best DreamWorks tier list out there. We have a DreamWorks noob, and then we have a DreamWorks pro here with us. Alright, so we got the Madagascar series. Is this the second one?
Yeah.
And is this the first?
Yep.
And I'm assuming this is the third. Okay.
Yeah.
So out of all these, I think I only remember the first one. It's just like, okay, animals in zoos, and then they go to the wild. Which of these movies has the dude that says I like to move and move it?
I think they all say. I think the second one is mostly used.
Bro, I love that dude, man.
Yeah.
Which just let me know whichever movie that dude's in. That movie's automatically good for me. It's just
Oh god, I think he was in that movie. He was in the first one, but I think
he's the only thing that I care about in those movies, bro. Like I do not give a shit about a lion, bro. I don't care about a zebra, bro. Like
I just love their antics. Like it's just the movie's so like I think I grew up on this movie. That's why I'm pretty biased on it. But like how outrageous and all that. Like objectively speaking, it's probably just a C tier average movie. But
the first one,
yeah. Where would you rank it? Yeah, I think that's mine.
C for me also, I guess. Is the second one does it have the I like to move guy?
The what?
I like to move it guy.
Yeah, it does. It also has Moto.
I think Moto likes you. This is what I like. I like the comedic aspects for the. I feel like these movies, like I only care about the comedic aspects. I love the Moto dude or that meme, and then I like to move it. Bro, that dude has the funniest way of talking, bro. And then the penguins are also cool. So for me, just because just because I like to move it, dude, I'm putting it B tier.
Yeah, I really enjoy it too. I mean,
Still not that high, but.
Yeah.
What about the third one?
I thought it was trash.
Damn, I don't think I watched this.
It's literally the most cliched, boring, like whatever. It was really unfunny. I just found like the whole liar reveal aspect, like I really did not care for.
You actually put it trash?
Yeah.
The first trash, damn.
Right.
And then what are your thoughts on like these movies like all together? Do you think how do they compare to the DreamWorks movies, the rest of them?
Okay, objectively speaking, they're not like they're mostly a comedy franchise. It's not it's not like it's supposed to be epic or amazing. They're just like or objectively for you. It's either subjective or it's nothing objectively good. The other ones are much better, obviously.
Yeah, I feel you say that, right? But I feel like these are kind of popular, bro. Like they're way too like famous. Like, these movies.
They are.
Yeah. I guess just kids just like seeing animals,
Yeah.
Alright, bro. We got the first. How it's, I guess like we got How to Train Your Dragon. But like I feel like this movie right here, out of all the movies so far, I think it's a movie that I would actually give a 10 out of 10 to. I think my favorite movie so far. We're gonna get into this one movie later, but my favorite movie so far is probably Kung Fu Panda. But the movie that I think is the best so far is Megamind, man. Like just the best made.
Wait, really better than The Last Wish?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably better than Megamind, but like. Last Wish number 1 and then Megamind number 2 in terms of writing.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, Megamind, man, like, bro, this movie has everything. It has the protagonist, it has the antagonist, it has a role reversal. Like, do we see that often, bro? Like, where it switches, the antagonist becomes the protagonist, or like, the protagonist is actually he's the protagonist the entire time, right? But then we see him as an antagonist like for a part of the movie, bro, and he's such a likable character, man. Just it feels so natural, like it actually feels like I don't know, man. Like you've always known those people, you know, that get all the attention and like just everywhere, and they like to showboat, and then the people that don't get all the attention, they just like to do their own stuff. Like sometimes they get hated for no reason, like or their jokes just get said louder than them, bro. Like it's kind of
What did you movie before? Like before you watched it.
I thought it was just a generic movie, man. I thought it was just good because of just the design, the Megamind. Because I'll be honest, the only thing I knew about Megamind before this is just like the big forehead meme. Just he has a big forehead. That's all thing I knew about Megamind, bro. But bro, this movie is so amazing, man. It probably has one of my favorite characters in all of
what made you watch
animated
this
movies.
one?
I think you recommended it to me also, right?
I think so. Yeah, you saw it on Netflix. It was just you kind of had the opportunity.
Yeah. Bro, Megamind is so good, man. It's also, bro, there's so much like philosophy in this movie.
Yeah,
and so much like existential stuff. Oh yeah, let's get into the existential stuff. Let me finish my existential stuff about this, and then you can say your thoughts about this movie, bro. Oh my god, like this question, I feel like everyone has asked them themselves, right? Like, say you want to achieve something, right? You want to achieve a dream or something, and then you achieve it. What do you do after that? It's just emptiness, right? Like,
yeah, the Metro Man felt too. Like you had the question. He just became a hero, but like all of a sudden, like why should the responsibility fall onto him? Does he really want to do this for the rest of his life?
Yeah, I mean that's just later, but like I'm trying to say that like when people achieve their goals, like everyone wants to achieve like these great goals in life, but then once you achieve it, like once Megamind, he beat Metro Man, like technically beat. He was kind of empty. He was like he has nothing to do, man. Like that's why I'm pretty sure people say, you know that cliche phrase. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Right.
I think it does hold some value to it.
Yeah. Also, you got Tina Fey in here. Hayden, Hal. He just gotta laugh at his patheticness.
Bro, what's his name? Joe Jonas, is it?
Yeah, Jonah Hill, I believe.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill, bro. This dude is. I feel like he was also in How to Train Your Dragon, bro. He's a funny voice actor, man.
Yeah. Wait, what was the part that made you just love this movie? Like when you first started watching it, you started like getting more and more into it.
I love the existential crisis that he had. Like he achieved his goal. He's kind of empty now.
Yeah.
There's that existential crisis aspect, and there's also that yin yang aspect, or like that balancing aspect about like philosophy. Like imagine and you can look at it in terms of good and evil also, but like you can look at it in terms of like other things. Like say just like there's always gonna be opposites. Like that's why it's gonna balance out. Like equilibrium and everything. It's just like you need to balance things out. With good comes the bad, and just.
One thing I really did like is like during the final battle with Megamind and Hal, you think Metro Man comes back, and you're just like, oh wow, it just pulls off Deus Ex Machina, even though he just made up the whole story about it. But then you realize it's just Megamind in disguise. It's just like wow, that's just amazing.
Yeah, bro. And then that was also done good. I also there's another theme here that it's like you shouldn't take people for granted. Like initially it was with what's the main guy's name? Metro Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he calls Metro City Metrocity or something. Like he says words funny in a funny way. Also.
You just gotta love the way he says "I love you, random citizen."
Yeah. It's funny though, yeah. This movie also has like the perfect amount of humor, man. It's just okay, and then like the aspect about like not taking people for granted. So he took Metro Man for granted, right? And then he's gone. But he's like, okay, what do I do now? And then he took his sidekick for granted, and then his sidekick was gone. And then he was like, oh, what do I do now? It's like you shouldn't take people for granted, man. Like you never really know what you have until you've lost it. Like realistically. Just so many good messages and themes, bro. This movie has everything.
Yeah, definitely watch it for your kids. Don't scratch like trolls.
Yeah, trolls. Bro, like the kids could watch this, the adults could relate to like, just like, cause I feel like it does have, bro, it has so many adult themes in it. The ending is also satisfying. Like it's just everything is just good for it. Cause most movies, even though they're amazing, like the ending is they're usually not that good. But this lands for me. The entire movie's good. The ending's amazing. I'll give it S tier. What about you?
Yeah. Okay, guys, remember.
You give it S also.
Come on, comment if you want Megamind 2. Make it happen, DreamWorks.
Wait, what?
Make Megamind 2 DreamWorks. Comment.
Nah, man, don't ruin it, bro. Some movies should just stay alone, man. Megamind, what do you mean? Come on, because it's obviously not gonna be as good.
All right, bro.
Yeah, it's just like this is like sacred for me. Like this is like a hidden gem for me almost.
I know it's more popular now, so.
Yeah. The characters just. I also want to say something, bro. The main character, he's just so human. Like.
For being an alien, yeah.
Yeah, like literally, bro. He's so human. Like, I just love it. Like everything about him, he has flaws. He grows. He learns about his flaws, and the character development, bro. Like literally, I mean, this is literal definition of character development. He goes from being a villain to a hero. Just amazing. It also has that aspect about how the that typical line about how everyone hated him and then they loved him in the end. But that's not the main point of the movie though. That's just done throughout with good elements.
But it is what it is. Anyway, next movie.
Yeah, but I feel like I was way too passionate on Megamind, man. I love this movie.
Yeah.
We got Monsters, Aliens. What is this?
Monsters vs. Aliens. I loved this movie as a kid, and I ironically enjoy it now as an adult.
Damn, what makes it so good?
It's not objectively good, but
what do you like the most about it?
It is quite wacky. I like the human character, what she has to go through, having her life change. I like some of the monster and alien aspects. I just that DreamWorks quirkiness. I mean, it's not flawless. It is kind of weird at times, but it is what it is. I give it a B.
B, okay. Then we got Nemo here, right? Nemo, right?
All right. This is probably gonna be one of my more controversial picks, but Shark Tale. Objectively speaking, I can understand why people say it's a really bad movie. Personally, I kinda like it.
Damn, bro, I'm voice cracked because of how outlandish this claim is, bro. You know, I'm saying all this even though I haven't seen it. It might actually be good, but
No, you would hate it.
Okay, what would you rank it?
I was scared to put it at B, honestly.
You know what? Just do it, man. Screw the haters.
I know, I know I have a lot of problems. I don't mind the world Smith. I can kind of see why people hate the animation. I see why people think the setting, it really has no reason to take place underwater. And the Will Smith fish is kind of weird. Honestly, I just kind of had fun with it. I don't know why. I think it's because I grew up on it. But it's like Lenny, I like the version with his dad. It's like, I don't even know what it is.
Hey man, if you like it, you like it, bro. It's just you, man.
Yeah. If you guys don't like this movie, I totally understand. But please, go easy on me in the
Alright. We got this dog movie. What is this?
Oh, it's not your type of movie, but I sort of enjoy this.
Alright, well, what do you think about this movie and what would you rank it?
It's a B.
A B, okay. Okay, we got I haven't seen this.
I saw it, crap, I saw this as a kid. I don't know if I don't know what to say, honestly.
Alright, so we put it have not. What would you put it on this list?
Honestly, I just put it have not seen. I don't think I've actually really enjoyed it.
Okay, this movie, bro, I liked them in the actual thing, right? Like they had some funny moments, but I didn't care enough to watch the entire movie to have.
Have you watched any of it?
This? No, man. Was it good?
I found it somewhat fun. I kind of enjoyed it. I'm kind of sad to see it flop, but it is what it is.
What would you rank it?
I think I'll put it in B tier.
Alright. We got, oh my god, Prince of Egypt. Okay, so we have the dude here is a DreamWorks expert. He's a pro. he has great amount of knowledge about DreamWorks. And then I was to make this list, because we actually put effort into our videos, guys. There were some DreamWorks movies that I hadn't seen, so I went back, I watched them, and then I also went on this YouTube channel, and then I looked at it. I think it was titled "Ranking Every DreamWorks Movie." It had around like 2 million views, I think, or like some amount of millions of views, and then it was uploaded 2 years ago, and then it said like the best DreamWorks movie is Prince of Egypt. And then I think like some other lists I also saw that it said that Prince of Egypt was also like a highly rated movie. And then mind you, I have no nostalgia bias in this, so I watched it recently. I actually watched it literally today, and then I think it's overrated. I think it's surface level.
Yeah, obviously, as you guys know, Shogun's brain is pretty brain damaged, so obviously.
Nah, come on, guys. If you've seen my takes early on, I got a decent amount of brain.
Is an S tier masterpiece. What do you not like about it?
Bro, we're okay. First of all, the let's say the theme about this movie. I feel like the theme is actually okay. Let me hold back. Let me say this. I did see that this movie was released in 1998, I think.
Yes.
So, and then I feel like okay, I do want to say this for its time, and if I watched it back then, well, that's saying if I could time travel, But like if I was a kid back then, I watched it back then, I feel like I would have liked it. But like now, like I've seen so many, media that just depicted slavery, like I've already seen it done so many times, so it just didn't hit that deep for me. That's what I'm gonna say.
There's so much about like this.
I feel like it's also superficial. Like, okay, slavery happens. The protagonist is he ends slavery. Oh, he's good. Also, I don't want to get religious here. Like, isn't this literally in the Bible?
I haven't read it, but like, I'm pretty sure this is like one of the stories.
Yeah, like obviously I'm saying this with all due respect. Like, I think it's kind of overrated and overhyped. I do not like it that much, and I think it was surface level. I think albeit, bro. Like, I'm gonna use a big word, albeit. This movie, it is a good lesson. It's a good quick watch, but I like the message, but I think I was looking for some depth, I just couldn't find any depth in this movie. Like, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't, reinvent. There's no creativity in this movie for me. But I guess the director was just trying to tell a story, because I think they just adapted it from the actual religious text. If that's the case, I guess it did a good job. But for me, I don't think so. I don't think it was that good. But go on. Let me know why everyone loves this movie and why you like it so much.
First of all, the relationship, the cinematography, the music, the animation, it's all great. Like,
I agree.
And also, you have the pressure between Moses and Ramesses. Their parting relationship is really tragic. You know how much they love each other as children.
That's one aspect of the movie that I liked.
Yeah, then you see this mountain of pressure put on Ramesses about not being the weakest link, and all of a sudden you see Moses, carefree, not caring at all. Then you just have this man's life completely turned around, and he's basically revealed to be one of the people. He does not want. He hates the people he's ruling over, and that completely changes him. But
I wonder why. Maybe because he's one of the people that he's ruling over.
Yeah, it gets to the point where he kills a man.
It's kind of like this movie's kind of like obvious. Like, obviously it's bad. Obviously you're not gonna like slavery. Like, duh. I guess I've seen so many stories similar to this, man.
I mean, yeah, but like, look how it changes Moses. Like, he ruled against them. Like, he even admits, like, later on in the movie, don't you remember? He's like, his brother's like, oh, you only care the moment you realize, and he even agrees with that. Like, that's complexity right there.
Yeah, I guess it does. I feel like I've seen so many similar stories, man. It didn't hit for me.
And you got big parts, like, it's a bit darker than other kids' movies. Like, when you see, it talks about change. Like, Ramesses and Moses' relationship, it will never be the same like it was in the beginning.
Okay, but do you think it's the best DreamWorks movie?
Yeah.
Nah, oh my god, man, you're smoking something, bro. It's just, this movie's just a well-adapted historical tale, right? It's kind of like, it has a lesson, but that lesson is like easy. Like, it's kind of like it's easy in the sense that it's a basic lesson. It's not anything that makes you do critical thinking. Like, it's obvious.
Really?
Yeah, it's obvious. This movie's just kind of like obvious.
My God, like this you see a kids getting killed, man. Like, what other kids movie does that?
True, true. I guess for a kids movie, it's decent. But man, I feel like just How to Train Your Dragon. Also, it wasn't that fun, man. This movie, I was kind of bored for some aspects. I feel like there's so many more movies that are just more fun than this, bro. They're more fun. They have better themes that are actually more that are actually require you to think more.
I mean, come on, this movie is not meant to be a big fun, like funny haha movie. It's more,
Okay, yeah, it's a dark movie. Yeah, I get it, but then it didn't make me think that much.
that's your big complaint, man.
Yeah, it's surface level.
Did freaking Kung Fu Panda or How to Train Your Dragon make you think more than this?
How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, bro. There's themes. Like, it's the okay. How to Train Your Dragon. It makes me think because you may think one way is the solution for it, but it's not. Like, you don't just have to kill the dragon. You can just like, it's it's just better, bro. This movie, man. I don't get you guys, bro. In the comments, hate me if you want. I'll just say that I'm not nostalgia. I don't have any nostalgic bias like you guys, bro. I watched it today. This movie is not that good. I'll say it, bro. This movie is carried by its cinematography, music. That's about it, bro.
You like the songs too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about the song where Ramesses in a relationship, like with the plague and all that?
That's good, I guess, bro. But bro, I can't believe you like this movie more than Megamind, How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda. What other movies do you like? Shrek 2? Like, this might have to be a 3-parter, bro. Like, we're going kind of long here.
Probably. We might have to. Yeah, alright, where would you put this?
I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate for this, man. And obviously, no disrespect to anything about that this movie contains, guys. I'll put it C tier.
I put it S tier.
Alright, C and S. So it goes A or B, right? And then we decided it was gonna go lower. But I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna put high B. This might be my hottest take.
Yeah.
Okay, you think this, bro? Okay, you watch your this isn't a movie, man. It's like reading a history book. It's like going to church, bro. This movie, it's a story you've already heard so many times with a basic lesson.
Not really. I'm not really a big Bible buff, so.
But this movie doesn't make you think, man. It has no critical thinking.
All right, next one. Never mind. We've been.
I feel like we're gonna get into the science versus religious aspect of this. But hey, guys, no hate, man. No hate. Okay, you think this movie's better than Puss in Boots: Last Wish?
Probably yeah.
Okay, you're smoking something. Okay, all you DreamWorks fans, guys, this movie is. How do people like this movie so much?
You should at least admit the parting the sea part that was good.
Yeah, I was waiting for that because that's the only thing I knew about Moses. I was waiting for that part. All right, Puss in Boots, first one I haven't seen. Hurry up, we gotta make this video quick now.
It's your movie.
What would you say about this? Alright, let's talk about Puss in Boots: Last Wish because they didn't include it here. Puss in Boots: Last Wish is my favorite, and then I think it's the best, also in terms of quality and objectively, the best animated movie I've ever seen. I think it's better than Into the Spider-Verse or whatever. Puss in Boots, bro. Last Wish. Like, there wasn't a moment I was bored. The protagonist is amazing. The antagonist, the wolf guy with the sickles, is amazing. The cinematography is amazing, bro. The fights are good. The song, bro. Who is your famous, fearless hero? Bro, how can you hate it, bro? And then, like, some of the first scenes were also, like, Attack on Titan inspired. You can see that choreography there. Or animation style. It's just good, bro. Puss in Boots: Last Wish. I think it's... If we had a Puss in Boots: Last Wish, right? We would probably put it top of S. Or I would put it there. What about you?
Yeah, I put it in S too.
Alright. Was it Rise Guardians? I guess we gotta hurry up these rest of these picks.
I put an A tier. I really enjoyed it.
Alright.
I'm
This
sad to
one.
see no. Hmm? I think I put this in B tier. I love the adult jokes in this movie.
Damn. DreamWorks movie with adult jokes, okay. Shrek. Okay, bro. Oh man, I feel like I have so many hot takes, man.
What do you think
Shrek.
of this?
It's decent, right? It's a decent movie. It's a good watch. It has some comedic aspects. I like Donkey, but bro, this why do people like this franchise so much, bro? As a kid, right? I watched Shrek 1, and then I guess the later movies came out. And like I was like, okay, I don't like the characters enough. Like, why would I want to watch like more movies about it? I was like, I don't care about this, man. I just didn't care about Shrek, bro. I didn't care about it, bro. This dude is. Oh, and then the same theme in all the damn movies. Oh, I'm an ogre. Don't judge a book by its cover. So stupid, man. It's a good movie though. But I don't like the characters. Good movie. Don't like the characters. I'll put it B. What about you?
I put an A.
It goes B. Because we're doing the lower thing. Shrek. Just say your thoughts on all the Shrek movies.
Alright, Shrek 2, I really love the development between Shrek and Fiona. I love how the product is very funny. Really enjoyed the comedy. I really like the villains. Very funny too. Overall, pretty damn fun movie. I really liked it. And this is where we get introduced to Puss in Boots. Really liked him. And yeah.
What would you rank this?
I guess.
What about this? Shrek 3?
Shrek 4, that's Shrek 4.
Shrek 3.
Oh god. Alright, I don't think you're really familiar with the franchise, but Shrek the Third is the most hated one.